guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be taking Silver to the vets. Well, not today actually, we're going to be doing that tomorrow, but I will be setting up his carrier today because the appointment is at 9:30 and I will not have time to wake up, get ready, do the carrier and struggle to put Silver in it all in like that time. So we're going to save some of my pain, some of my struggling, because Silver does not like being held at all, let alone being put in a carrier. Basically, around last week, I noticed that he looked to be losing weight, and we did weigh him last week. I haven't weighed him since, but they are going to get playtime today, so I might weigh them. But he was just a bit under 400 grams, which is pretty 400 grams is kind of the minimum, and Silver is 3 turning 4 this year. He is still young, but he has been kind of heavier before, so it did look like he was losing weight, and he did just in general feel smaller. Also his breathing, he started making this really weird kind of breathing noise when he breathed, so I will insert a clip of what that sounded like. Which kind of starts to worry me. And also he has been losing and shedding a lot of fur, and I know there is specific seasons where chinchillas shed fur, but this was a lot of fur, literally every 2 seconds there was a piece of fur, and he hasn't really shed that much fur before. Also he's kind of been less active, and he's been kind of fighting with Snowy more. Not really fighting, but he's been a bit grumpier, which could be a sign that he's in some kind of pain. And he did have watery eyes. I don't think his eyes are as watery now, but he did have watery eyes. So just honestly, there could be nothing wrong with him, but it's better to get him checked out. So yeah, let's go set up the carrier. So this is the carrier that I will be using. This is Fur Plus carrier. I think it's obviously for guinea pigs, rats, so 4 small animals, and Silver isn't that chunky or anything, so yes, it's kind of tiny, but it will do because I usually use this for Nuggy when I'm cleaning his cage and I need to put him somewhere while I'm doing that. I think it will work. It's been up on my closet for the past few months, so it's really dusty, so we're gonna go kind of clean this and then put all the stuff inside. I'm just using some wet wipes to clean this up. Get this carrier from, I think, the charity shop. Obviously I wouldn't get things like hay or food or anything from the charity shop for pets, but because this is just a carrier and it wasn't that crusty, it didn't look like it had just been through wool, we cleaned it out thoroughly and it works well. So it's all cleaned up. As you can see, it's not the most spacious thing ever, but it will do for half an hour. I have actually been rotting away this half term and watching The Vampire Diaries literally every single day of my life, but it is really addicting. I love the show. But anyway, I'm gonna put this little fleece blanket on the bottom because I don't really want to fill up with hay because that's gonna get messy. I will put some hay in there, just a little bit, so if he gets hungry, but I don't want to fill up with hay because if we're at the vets, I don't want there to be hay everywhere, especially if he kicks it through these bars. So we just have this little fleece blanket. I'm gonna put that in there, and there we have it. I'm gonna put in one of Nuggy's old water bottles because he doesn't use water bottles anymore or dipper, but I'm gonna put in a little one just in case he wants water or something. Okay, on second thought, I'm not going to do that because if you can kind of see, if I put it there, which is the maximum it can go, it's to the floor, and yeah, Silver is not going to be able to drink from that, and I'm not too concerned because it's only going to be 45 minutes maximum, so I don't think he's going to die of dehydration. So now that all that's left to do is just to put some hay in the corner, and I think that will be it. We have the hay in there, and I have this little willow ball, and it actually matches with the fleece, which is very cute. But we'll put it like in there. Anyway, I am going to see you guys tomorrow. And also guys, here is Silver. Oh, there's Snowy up there. His eyes are definitely not as watery anymore, but he does look pretty tiny. Okay, hey guys, so we have Silver in the carrier and we're off to the vets. Back from the vets. I couldn't speak much because obviously we were inside the vets, but we did get given some medicine, and basically his nose, eyes, ears, teeth, all of that is like okay. We got them checked. Basically we did like an overall checkup. His breathing was still pretty kind of weird sounding. I don't know how to describe it, like raspy. He is more lethargic, but we got given some medicine and we have another appointment booked in 2 weeks to see how the medicine worked. So I'm going to give him his medicine now because he has 2 medicines that he needs to take every day. So we'll do it now because he's in the carrier, which is going to make my life much easier. Oh, that was actually like really nice. And he handled Silver really well, which I'm really happy about. Some medicine, which I'll show you. These are a bunch of syringes. We have a bunch. This is the first one. So we got one for like inflammation and one to kind of like relieve pain. So I think this one is for pain. I'm not a vet, I don't know what these fancy schmancy names for things are, but basically you give 0.2 milliliters, I think. Oh, you give up to 0.2. We have this is it, but we give 0.2 of both. Basically until they run out. I did weigh him yesterday. He was 335 grams. They weighed him at the vets. He was 345, so I usually use a little kitchen scale, so that might be why it was a bit off. Either way, he is losing weight, so hopefully you can find out the problem. Also, I'm very proud of Silver because he was being a very good boy. So I bought these. This is just some herbs for the pets. I bought these yesterday from Pets at Home, and I use these for the hamsters to like scatter them. But I'll do that another day. But I'll give him some of these because I don't usually give these to the chinchillas, and he loves herbs, so I will give him as a little treat. So here he is. I'm going to try to angle my phone so you can actually see him getting the medicine. So I'm just going to do it like that, put it in. It was nearly impossible to get the medicine in the little syringe. So now for the bit where I struggle because I'm sure Silver does not want to take this. I'm gonna try to kind of come on. Wait, let me hold it like this. Alright, put it in your mouth. No, okay. So the carrier method does not work, so I'm holding him and I'm like kind of trying to force this into his mouth because he will not take it any other way. Oh my god, you can actually like feel how bony he is. So we have this and I'm trying to get it into his mouth. There we go. Yay, we did it. Okay, I'm gonna put him in his carrier. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, so I accidentally spilled it, but that is okay. Come on. Oh. Good boy. Yay. Okay, we are done with the medicine. You want some herbs? Oh, he didn't take the herbs. Thank you guys for watching. Oh my god. It's fair. I wish all the best of luck to Silver. Hopefully he gets better soon. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.